Hey everyone, it's LaStar Shantae. I'm led by faith, covered by grace. This is Doing My Best.
All right, we're back for part 2 of Cultivating Friendships with the sister friends here. And so we're going to pick up our conversation on communication. And one of the things I wanted to ask you guys when it comes to communicating in the circle is what makes you feel safe with communicating to each other?
I'll go. I feel like I learned to be safe with y'all. I learned.
So good, Monique.
I was like, what did I do?
So good.
Because safety and communication, I don't think I was ever taught that. So I had to really learn that. And y'all have taught me and showed me that I can be transparent about how I'm feeling. I don't have to smother or, bury how I'm feeling to meet or satisfy or not ruffle anybody's feather. I can come to you and be honest and be like, hey, this is where I'm at right now, and I'm still getting love through the process. And even during the times we had a moment where I couldn't articulate how I was feeling, and you're like, come on, you got it. Talk to me. I got you.
It's the voice.
And I'm like, no, that's how I feel like it was. She was like, you're getting on my nerves, but come on, talk to me. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel. Yeah, but it reminded me and it showed me like I can be open and that y'all are here for me. Y'all are here to support me, and yep.
It's good. I think in addition to that, it's almost kind of like you got to try it. You know what I mean? With creating a safe space, I feel sometimes we create these narratives in our mind of how the conversation can go, so we don't want to talk about it. But it's really being vulnerable for me and putting yourself out there to say, if this is coming from a pure place, it's going to do what it's supposed to do. So my prayer is that I can communicate and it's heard and it's understood, but at the end of the day, I had to let go of trying to control somebody else's response to what I have to say. I think that was the thing I had to work through. So for me, it's just letting go of that factor of how people get to respond however they want to respond. Yeah. That's their right. Yeah. But that's not going to stifle what I want to share. And with people you trust and you've been through life with, I think it gets easier because, you have that track record. But that's me. Sometimes it's not easy. I ain't gonna lie. Communication is probably my weakest area when it comes to relationships in general. But I really do try to be intentional about keeping that line open. So,
if I could add something about the safe space, I think for me, because you guys are consistent across the board with everybody else, you know how sometimes you may see somebody go off on somebody and you like, oh, they're just doing that to them. It's not, they won't do that with me. They will do it to you. It's just not your time. I think because you guys are consistent across the board, how you treat me is how you treat people. I don't have to worry about, well, will it be different with me or whatever. Monique, I don't know if y'all feel like this, but Monique, to me, make me feel like I'm her favorite person. But I feel like she do that with everybody. Like, you can't tell me that I'm not the favorite friend for Monique, because I am. She like me. She like, but I feel like she does that with everybody, and just that alone is like, I'm just safe with you because I don't see you switch up. You know. Yeah. So yeah, I think
that's good.
I have to say, one of my...
Oh my God.
You knew this was going to be
I
about
knew
you?
it was coming. I knew it was coming.
One of my favorite things about Mimi...
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Why are you saying you're sorry?
Because it don't work for everybody. It works for you. And Lord, and I just talked about switching up. It ain't like that. It ain't like that. Whatever. Go ahead, Shantae.
Go ahead.
So you know how you'll vent to somebody about something that's really you don't really want nobody to know. I'm gonna tell you because I trust you and I'm safe with you. Mm-hmm. But let's act like this never happened. Mimi be forgetting for real. I mean, we talked about that? Yeah, we talked about that last week. You don't remember that? know, things that even though I am safe with her, she be forgetting most of them.
And it's not that I don't.
That's consistent.
It's not that I don't care about what you're saying. Don't hit the table. Sorry. It's not that I don't care about what you're saying, because I do care about it a lot. I think for me is like, I'm gonna open up a little mental pocket right here for you right now in this moment, and then
that pocket gone.
We got stuff to do. And I have other friends who are like, you don't remember that I told you this, or you're not listening. I'm like, I am listening, and I was all in when you told me, but I slept since then. You know, I mean, life is happening every single day, but I am 100% locked in when you tell me, and I'm available when you need me to be. Just remind me, like, girl, remember I told you, and I'm like, oh, okay, give me a little refresher, and then we can move on.
So, had plenty of crying conversations with me, like weeping and all. Oh no.
And girl,
okay, well, we just gonna pray. Yes, that's what I need.
Or I can pull up if we need to.
I mean, yeah,
because we can.
100%.
That part.
And
I need all of it. But but feeling safe is important. Because oftentimes we feel like we have to go through stuff alone. But I'm glad in our circle we really know and believe that we don't.
Yeah.
And having like healthy places, because you can talk to people and they can give you such bad advice.
Yeah.
Like, how I get here? I'm actually worse than when we actually started talking.
Just I'm lost.
What are we talking about? So yeah, so that's good. Speaking of communication, sometimes when people communicate, they do this thing where, again, I talked about not being able to control the other person's response. They cut people off. Because it's something said that they don't like or they don't agree with. Yeah, they get defensive. How do you, like, in our circle, how have you navigated that? Or have you navigated, like, being offended to the point that I want to cut something off, but I didn't? Like, have you had to navigate that space? And not even just with us, but, like, with other friendships, too.
I think I have experienced that, and I think I've experienced that in our group. But I think that what has pulled me back, or my friendships now at 37, very different than how it was at 27, very different than how it was at 17. And one of the biggest things that I've learned now is, one, it's actually healthy to say it's actually healthy to say, I'm not okay. Like, I'm not okay and I need help, or whatever the case may be. And I think over the years that has tried to be communicated to me, and I kind of just blocked it off, like, oh, well, you need to do this, or you just need to move forward, or whatever the case may be. The reality of it is, life is difficult at times. And everybody experiences life differently.
Yeah.
We all have different support systems. Like, it look different. You know, life it's just different for everybody.
Yeah.
So I think for me, when I take a step back and I offer grace, because grace has been offered to me plenty of times in relationships, that's just easier for me.
Absolutely.
And one time, I don't think I ever told y'all this, but I saw Monique and Lestar have a disagreement, like, in real time. But the way y'all did it, I was like, ooh, teach me. Because it was like, we disagree, but, like, are we going to get our feet done next? Like, it was okay for them to disagree. And I was like, I just want to be like y'all when I grow up, because it was so healthy. Like, okay, you feel this way, I feel this way. What we eating for lunch? Like, it was so good. It was so good. I'm sorry I shocked y'all. But it was just something that... The thing is, y'all probably wouldn't even see it as an agreement. You know what I mean? Because we just jumped over the hurdle so fast.
Girl, I was
like,
going
let's keep going.
Mine like...
But it's something, and I think I admire all my friends. Like, every single one, because y'all are just so bomb. And that was just a highlight for me. Like, you can have a disagreement, you can have opposing views on something and move on and still be okay at the end of the day.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I feel like I tried to, and God was like, "I didn't ask you to do that." Like it was. I'm not gonna get into all the detail, but it was very, very clear. God was like, "I didn't ask you to do that. I put you there as a friend for another reason, and now you are letting your emotions dictate what change the direction of where I'm trying to help this individual go. So I need you to move out the way and be the friend that I placed you to be in that person's life." So yeah, some days I just be like, ooh, but I really do try to listen to what God has asked me to do and it's instructed me to do. I've tried to move away several times, and God's like,
Just
no,
don't work out that
they
way.
need you. They need you, and you can't pull away. Like it's bigger than me. It's bigger than me. Like my emotions is my emotions, but it's not bigger than what God has for me to do. So
That's good.
yep.
So even what you saying that, because a big piece of what people are navigating is boundaries, like setting those healthy boundaries for themselves. So how do you navigate, and anybody can answer, Monique, you can answer if you want, but how do you navigate that of saying like, okay, I want to be okay, but I know I'm called to be in this person's life. How do y'all navigate those boundaries when it comes to not canceling out? Because we're quick to be like, I'm gonna just cut it off, and people are like, if it don't serve you, cut it off. Your mental health is important, and those things are true. Your mental health is really important. But I think what Monique was saying, it speaks to a level of maturity. Everything is not about us, and that's just the reality of it. We were called to serve, to be servants, and I think sometimes we get wrapped up, not we, but we as a people get wrapped up into that whole like ideology of the self-care, the ego. I want to make sure I'm good, because if I can't be good, I can't be good to anybody else. But I feel like it's kind of taken, like, it's almost like it's perverted now. It's like, you can't pour from an empty cup, but everything, you ain't gonna be flowing over in gold and diamonds and all this stuff all the time. Like, at the end of the day, even when your cup feels half full, you still have an obligation to be a decent human being and not just cut everybody off because you don't feel like you don't have the capacity.
I think for me, one of the things my entire life still to today, I struggle with having this kind of goes with the communication, hard conversations. And one of the things I realize that I do is the more I value a relationship, the easier it is for me to have a hard conversation. Because
I could see that.
For me, it's like, I value this relationship so much, I don't want to risk losing it. So it's like, we got to talk about this because we got to be good. And when it comes to like cutting people off, unfortunately, if I don't care enough about that relationship, I'm not going to say I cut people off. I don't traditionally cut people off, but I won't make the intention to continue that relationship. You know, like if you communicate with me, I'm still going to be Shantae. Like that's, I am who I am. But I won't put myself in a position to get hurt, to, you know, for negative things to happen to me when you've shown me over and over again that that's who you are. But like I said, if I don't care enough about the relationship, like, we ain't got to talk about it. You know, if you know, being led by God is the most important thing, I believe, and especially that grace thing that you mentioned.
Grace.
The older I get, I just be like, I assume that people are going through life.
Yes,
that's my first assumption.
We are.
Like,
Especially
I just assume, like, I can't get offended. She didn't show up. He didn't show up. She didn't do this for me. They ain't call me on my birthday. They probably got life going on. Like, and I just, and to me, it puts me in a place where it's like, I'm not getting upset about stuff anymore. And I'm like, maybe you cut something off. Maybe, you know, if things stay the same, maybe we get closer, but I'm going to extend grace first and then let the chips fall where they may.
That's good. That's so good. I am bad at closing doors, I think. I'm not going to say everybody has access to me, but I am bad at it until it's bad. You know, until I'm like, all right, like it's no coming back.
I'm like that too.
I
agree.
And so, literally. And then I'm like, oh no, you ain't, and then you all the way cut off. It's like, no, I got nothing for you. Listen, and so it take a lot to get there.
Correct.
But once you're there, it's like it's almost like to the point of no return. So I do want to get better for myself personally. I want to get better with my communication, because I do feel like Mimi was saying, showing up as yourself to everybody and treating everybody the same. I think I can treat everybody the same, but I don't think I feel the same with everybody. You know what I mean? And I really want to get to the place where my feelings and my actions are one thing.
Yeah.
So that's a personal goal for me.
Are you looking for the best ice cream experience? Hey, I'm Mimi with Morelia Gourmet Paletta RVA. Please make sure you're following us on all social media platforms as we prepare for our grand opening.
What advice would y'all give people that want to really be intentional about cultivating a relationship or a friendship when life gets busy? What would you give them?
Good question.
Check in just because, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you're checking in and, you know, being present when it really matters, like, yeah, I feel like that helps.
Yeah.
I agree. And I think remembering your why when you have friendships or relationships that are mutually beneficial and you know they mean a lot to you, then I think you do more. You have to, when you want it, you know, you do more.
Yeah.
And just like my disclaimer that I give in hard conversations, I think another thing that you can do to be more intentional, or something that I will do, is as soon as someone tells me something, if my hands are free, I put it in my phone, on my calendar, and I set an alarm for it. That way, in conversation with Monique, she said, girl, you know, I have to go and talk to such and such next Tuesday. Boom. And my phone automatically alerts me Tuesday at 8 a.m. Send Monique a message.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good strategy.
Only takes 20
That's
seconds
why you be
to
so good
answer.
with that.
Girl.
Mimi is excellent with it.
That's really
She's
good.
really
I
excellent.
love that.
So
Yeah.
Yes. Because you can preset messages too.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
To-
And I started doing that.
yep.
That's
Yeah.
good. I love
It makes
that.
it.
If you want it, you want it, and you do what you need to do.
Yeah. And I think too, the other side of that, and I think Shantae probably talked about this, was understanding that one, people are busy. And so when you do reach out or you do try to connect with somebody, and if they are busy, having that grace, because we're all working through life. And I get sometimes people idolize certain things. Like I think about birthdays, you know, like things that are important, but at the same time, life doesn't stop because it's your day.
Right.
And that's an understanding
Right.
that I think people have to have when you're trying to really be intentional. And not to say like your feelings can't get hurt, because they can. I think you should express those things too, like all of the things. But just remember, like for me, I always remember like I've probably offended somebody in my relationships. So the same grace that I would want, I'm going to give to somebody else that possibly offends me, you know, within context.
Yeah.
Like, within context. But yeah, so as we wrap up, as we close out, I do want to ask you ladies, what's one thing you have learned when it comes to navigating relationships with your friends? What's one thing you've learned and one piece of advice you would give to somebody that's really trying to build their community?
So for me, I would say the villager concept. If people say they want a community or a village, but no one wants to be a villager, so making yourself available and being the person that you want as well. So if someone's, for example, y'all be out here popping out all these babies,
Yeah.
you know,
I'm done.
no, but like, you know, so if someone's, you know, pregnant or about
Child,
to have a
don't look
baby.
at me. Not I said the duck.
Because I'm trying to figure out where we going.
No, but no, just showing up in a way that you are being.
They're popping out babies. Like,
what
You know, we all like 40. And not to say that it's not possible, because I do desire to be married one day soon.
I'm not 40.
I said we're close to 40.
you're close to
They're
40. You're
We're
right
40,
there with us.
You're up there.
We dragging you right along.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, if I get pregnant, y'all moving in, so
I'm with you right
no
now, and I
calling.
got a husband.
It's in the house. It's no calling.
Yeah.
It's no reaching out. Y'all just gotta move in. So I'm prepared.
Listen,
And no, but really though, I think about that like being that person, even if it's not having a baby, but when somebody's going through something mentally, where they depressed, they're sad, like inconveniencing yourself to a point where you can show up for somebody else. Like you won't always, it's not always comfortable, you know, to show up for somebody, but sometimes you have to inconvenience yourself if you truly value that relationship. So being that person who shows up, whether it's a call or a text message or in person, and sucking it up, sometimes you just gotta do it.
Good.
I probably would just piggyback off what Shantae said. What was the question? What does friendship, or one thing that we've learned about friendship? I think the one thing that I have learned is that friendship can be an inconvenience at times, and that's not abnormal. I think when things get hard or things don't look nice or easy, we write them off like, oh, but that's not meant to be, or whatever the case may be. But inconveniencing yourself for the people that you love and care about is a thing.
I like that.
You do that a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Make me not have to do it. No. I'm just kidding.
Like,
I'm happy to be an inconvenience for y'all because it's always worth it. Like, it's always worth it. And yeah, it just is. And I don't mind doing it. Like I don't care.
When my birthday in, what was it, 2020 or 2021, when we had that hotel party, and you had just had Sir Julian. And when I opened that door and saw Mimi, I cried like a baby.
Girl,
I
drove
your
in the
baby.
snow for you. I left my baby and drove in the snow for you. Yes, I did. And I would do it again. I would do it again. I'm bringing Queen this time, though.
Queen gonna
Bring
turn
Queen.
up.
I want to say she's fine.
That's my girl.
She gonna turn up.
She always wants to see her favorite auntie. So.
Oh my God.
I would add, or unless y'all want to go, I'll add something.
I feel like friendships don't survive by accident. So the same way, you know, we talked about like communication and grace, just making sure that you're being intentional about like that same thing. That's what keeps the friendship going. That's what keeps the sisterhood going. Yeah.
I love that.
agree.
Friendships
Yeah.
don't survive by accident.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
It's
Be
a choice.
intentional.
It is very much a choice.
Because if you stop choosing it, it can go away.
Yeah.
Man,
I almost
how
think
great
about,
is it to make the best choice though, or
Yeah,
the right choice.
the right
Just-
choice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I feel
I know we ain't married, but I feel like it's almost like when you're married and you
It's a
have to
covenant.
choose
Yeah.
your spouse
It
every
is a
day.
covenant,
Like
yeah.
you're not always in love with
Right,
them,
yeah.
but you have to choose to choose
show
them
up,
every day.
yeah.
You know, and I
Show
feel like
up
it's the
and love
same
them every
thing
day.
with friendships.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. And I look at like for me, it's friendship is not just a moment; it's a whole journey. And I think sometimes we can like throw away everything that happened over the years, over the course of one event or over the time of one event. And so for me, I have to always take that snapshot and expand it and make it larger. Like I'm not gonna look at just one moment. I'm looking at the whole entire journey. Like that defines a friendship, you know. And then another thing I had to learn, and one piece of advice I would give is, again, we talk about tough conversations, having them, and sometimes like for me, having to say no was really hard. Like we talk about inconveniencing ourselves, and I think that's important. But I think it's also important if you can't to just say you can't versus doing things out of a grudging heart. You know, I think people push themselves past their capacity a lot and then get resentful. And it has nothing to do with nobody else but yourself because you chose to do it. But saying no it's hard. It's almost as hard as sometimes saying yes. Because you really do love, like I love y'all and I want to be there for y'all and I want to show up, but sometimes it's like I just can't. And I think sometimes we feel like we have to have all the excuses in the world why we can't, but sometimes it's just like I'm just not there. And like your mental health, your physical health, all those things, of course we care about that for each other, and so the hope is you have a circle of friends that understand that. And if you're trying to build that circle, that's one of the things I would say being transparent about. Because if you start lying and trying to be like, oh, I do it, I'm okay. And you might, and sometimes, our feelings are temporary. So I am not saying every time you don't feel like doing something, expressing it. Because that'll be me every day. Every day I will be like, today, okay, let's talk about today. I don't feel like it. But if it gets to a point where you feel like it's really creating a barrier, express that. And so that you can move on healthy. So
I think we do well with it.
I think so too. It's a process, though.
It is.
Sorry.
There's this. I've been seeing a lot of feeds talking about being a low maintenance friend.
Oh my God, child.
And that thing be having me in a chokehold. And I don't know why Instagram keeps showing it, because probably because I be looking at it
I would
too
say you
long.
clicked on it. Mm-hmm.
But it makes me wonder, like, oh my goodness, am I the needy friend? Because they paint it in such a negative light.
Yeah, they do.
Like, you can't need from your friends, and your friends shouldn't have to call you every day. Your friends shouldn't have to talk to you once a week. Mimi, like, I ain't heard from you.
Yeah.
You
Because
okay
I
over
enjoy
there?
talking to you.
What you doing?
Like, it's a
You
fun
you
time.
quiet. Like, I'm checking on you.
Good.
You good over there? And because I've learned to communicate and actually share what's going on, and not be like, I got it. I'm toughing it out, and I'm actually drowning and struggling for my life.
I'm tired of toughing it out.
Like, because I'm communicating, she's like, hey, I know this is around a time a month where things shift for you. I'm just checking on you. I know I'm checking to make sure you're good because you're quiet right now. And that means a lot to me, because it's like, one, you listening to me, but two, you telling me you care enough about me to say, like, I know that, hey, this is what's going on. But again, going back to the low maintenance, I'm just like, yo, people are praising this low maintenance thing. And it almost, at first I was like, oh, I think I'm high maintenance. Like, because in my mind, I was like, no, I want my friends to call me. Like, I want to talk to them. And a lot of times I can't, because I'm like, my kids got me in a chokehold too. But, and my family, but I do want to, I like being around my friends. Like, so I just think it's interesting how so many people are pushing this low maintenance friendship, but at the same time still lonely. Like, you're lonely, but you're praising having a low maintenance friendship. Like, I don't want my friends to have to contact me. You don't need to talk to me all the time. What? We're meant to be in community. Like, so why can't we talk? Why can't we talk once a week? Why can't we talk daily if that's what makes us,
if it
connect
works
and it
for
works
you.
for us? Like, it may not work for everybody, but if it works, why not?
And I think one of the things is seasons change. So like in one season, like I know it was a time I talked to Mimi every single day.
Same.
Every single But like in that season, I needed it. Like I was literally, depressed. Like I ain't having to give nobody. So it's like I needed it. But in this season, life looks different for the both of us. She got 2 more kids.
First of all,
She be on heavy.
yo, like I don't know if Shantae forgives me or not.
She said it like you had
an empty
3
nester.
already.
I just want
she got
everybody to
2
know.
more, like
No,
a football
rub
team.
it in.
Like, Mimi got 10 kids right now. Mimi, you just thugging it out in motherhood.
Being an empty nester, I just feel like, you guys are just in a different space. Realistically, you are in a different season than I am in right now, because all you all have children who are in elementary school, and my child is in college, so it's just a different thing. But because of how much I love you guys, like I'm able to show up for you guys in a different way. That
Get your nephew.
Yeah.
and I don't mind doing that, especially I'm off for the summer. I've been hanging out with Queen, like it's been a good time, and I feel like because we're all in different seasons, like I said, one season we may talk every day, one season I may be babysitting, another season we may be on a yacht somewhere in our 2 pieces.
Rush you there. Is there a button?
Right now.
Get us there.
Next year.
That next year, it's gonna look like that. So every season looks different. You just have to kind of flow with it and be led by God. Give everybody grace. Like I still love you. All right, I'll talk to you in another month. Because this month is busy. So I got 75 speaking engagements in the month of July. 'Cause she's gonna be, if she's going to be a full-time
dragging.
speaker. So, she's just preparing herself for this new season in her life. And we got to get used to having a friend who's always traveling to go speak for people, who gets paid to do this. So it's like, having the grace for her to be gone all the time is just going to be something we're going to have to get used to.
I'm going to be gone.
I was ready
no
to
game.
say
I'm getting used to putting my PTO in. Like, that's what I'm going to get
racking
used
up
to.
the miles.
Had to put my PTO in again. Yes. Drag me wherever you want to go.
I'm telling you, I don't require much. I can feed myself.
I don't cry. I change my own diaper. I don't need nobody to bathe me. I can do my own hair.
Y'all get on my nerves.
I just got paid for the flight.
That is crazy.
I can carry my own luggage.
Listen, we all got stuff, so we gonna be supporting each other. Okay, we locked in.
Sweltering heat today.
Girl. Oh, speaking of supporting each other,
Yes.
I'm gonna let Mimi take us out real quick with something she got going on, especially today. So you're probably gonna be watching this later, but it's July 4th. So happy Independence Day, America.
250 years.
But go ahead, Mimi. What you got going on today, girl?
What you got going on?
Today, Morelia Gourmet Paletta RVA will be at Crump Park from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. serving up the best ice cream experience RVA has ever seen. So come see us.
And she's giving away 250 palettas to healthcare workers.
That's a lot.
So when y'all go back and watch this, I just want y'all to know that we ate good. Me and Monique,
Oh my
we ate
God.
good today.
Yup.
Because we're getting in line. We'll get in line for you if you
Yes.
need to. But
You might not
but
get
this
it,
was
but-
good. This is a good episode. I want to thank
I
you.
enjoyed it.
You did.
Thank you for
See?
having
sure.
It was good. You checked right on in and stayed in, girl.
I'm about to,
ready to check out before we
yeah. And it's our first time being together since
Yeah.
the summer began.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. 'Cause
Working.
we sat at this table a few months ago and we planned our year.
Yes,
and
we
everything.
did.
So,
Yes.
4 quarters.
It's gonna be. But yeah, so thank you ladies for coming on Doing My Best podcast.
Yes. Thank you
I
for
really
having us.
appreciate your time, and we're gonna hang out all day. And next week, no, because you'll be gone. But that's okay.
With her
I missed
kids.
her birthday.
Whose birthday?
Don't make me. I'm about to cry.
Anyway,
this is a
so yes, thank you guys for joining us. She is celebrating with me tonight. This is
about to cry.
Sharada.
Don't cry.
Buddy, if you cry.
Like,
I don't even know how to call
sad.
them.
We made it the whole
I'm
episode without
really
crying.
sad.
Oh my God, you're really about to cry.
Monique is there for everybody
So
all the time.
I was really thinking about this.
You're
like,
literally going out with me tonight.
I've been thinking about it all week.
We just
Oh
want to
my
be with each
God.
other,
Oh my God.
and that's okay.
Oh, I'm about to miss her birthday.
It's okay.
I'm sure you're gonna call me.
We can
I need
celebrate.
you.
It's
we
not
can
the same.
celebrate.
It is
August.
the same.
It's not the same.
I'm probably gonna be in my bed. It's fine. It's okay. Anyway, y'all, thank you for joining us. 'Cause I don't know what just happened. Please like, share, and subscribe so Monique can stop crying.
Same.
So she can stop crying. And make sure you tune in to Doing My Best podcasting. We love y'all. Have a good day.